Welcome back for another workout. Today we have kettlebell supersets. You're gonna love it. A little different than what I usually do on my channel, but a lot of you said you had kettlebells at home, so I'm about to serve you some kettlebell intensity. Okay, so a superset is defined as 2 movements performed back to back with no rest. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of a strength movement, 30 seconds of a kettlebell swing variation, 30 seconds rest, okay? So there's always 2 back to back. We have 10 strength moves followed by a variation of a kettlebell swing. So I'm really just gonna do a normal kettlebell swing, and then sometimes I'm gonna do an alternating kettlebell swing, just to switch it up a little bit, okay? So it's gonna keep our heart rate high. We've got compound movements at the beginning, little arms, little core, little legs, a little bit of everything. I'm gonna warm you up for 5 minutes before we get going, so grab a kettlebell and a water bottle, and let's get to work. No kettlebell for your warm-up. We're just going in 30-second increments for these warm-up moves, so just follow along. We're starting with a yoga inchworm. So what you do, drop your chin to your chest, walk out. We're gonna lower like a little chaturanga. Down, press up, tuck the toes, walk back in. Roll it up. Again, we might just get a few, but that's okay. Walk it out, little push-up, press. This is great for the spine. Tuck the toes, walk it back in, stand it up. Take it all the way down. Good. We're gonna stay here on the floor. Come up to your knees and just hit me with 30 seconds of kneeling push-ups. Our goal here is mostly just to open the chest, get those shoulders nice and warm, hence why you're on your knees. Now 30 seconds of kneeling push-ups will still get you, but we're just thinking warm up, okay? Don't kill yourself yet. Shoulders down, neck is long. Oh, I just got hungry. That's not a good sign. Okay, come down to the forearms, stretch your feet, and we're gonna take in hip depths to open up the lower back. Think up and over like a rainbow, shoulders down, nice tight core. Some nice deep breaths here. Okay, we're gonna roll this up and do some little knee taps and toe kicks. So pay attention for a little choreography. A few more seconds. Good, knees down, tuck your toes, roll it up. So we're gonna do a little cross knee, knee, kick, kick. This is great for your brain. My English teacher in high school used to at least just have us do these knees, but kick, kick, knee, knee. So you can add as much twist as you want. It's just a nice way to get those knees going, or those hip flexors and those abs going. Keeping it light. Next is a lateral lunge to a squat. So you're gonna go lateral lunge, squat in the middle, lateral lunge, squat in the middle. And you're welcome to go perfectly in sync with me or a little slower. If you're used to my videos, my goal, you guys, is to not talk as much because I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Nice. Keep it going. So I'll still cue you, but you know. Okay, little stretching coming at you. Nice balance, quad stretch. Hold for a few seconds, and you're gonna try to balance on that leg, cross it over, push your knee down for a figure 4. We're gonna go back and forth on one leg, quad stretch, cross it over, figure 4. Don't fall over. Man, totally jinxed it. Quad stretch. Figure 4. Great job. Other side. And then we're ready to get to it. Quick little warm up. Tuck the knee or the hips. Balance. Cross it over. Push the knee out. Go nice and slow. Enough to get a stretch, but you're still moving. So for reference, I'm using an 18-pound kettlebell. I don't remember if I already told you that or not. Anything you want. If you want an assortment, that's good as well. All right, we're gonna take the next 30 seconds, grab some water, get your kettlebell set. Like I said, we gotta go back to back into these first few movements, and then you're gonna rest for 30 seconds. So during those 30 seconds, you can drink water, you can pet your cat, do whatever you want. Okay, but you're gonna work for that 1 minute. You're gonna work. So first movement is always gonna be up on the screen, that strength movement. This one is deadlifts. So nice flat back. We're going right away into a kettlebell swing. I teach it chin height, okay? So start with your deadlifts. Now this isn't a huge weight for deadlift, so I'm gonna really focus on mind to muscle connection. Once I feel like I'm really integrated and I'm in the positioning I want, I'm gonna try to go for a little more speed, but never without the connection. Okay, and if you end up doing this video multiple times, you can go at it with different speeds and attacks based on your energy level. Okay, right into a kettlebell swing, wide feet. So you'll see a lot of people teach this a few different ways. I'm a huge fan of a little chin tuck at the top. I like to just stare straight down the front of that kettlebell. Because that little bit of tuck keeps the glutes going. Watch my back if I don't do that. Try not to overextend in your back. Good, rest for 30 seconds. Oh, that's easy. Should be easy the first few rounds, and then it builds. So just let your heart rate come down. Everything's good. Next up is a goblet squat, right into. We're gonna try an alternating kettlebell swing. If you're still perfecting your swing, stay with 2 hands, totally fine. That 30 seconds goes by fast. So I like to flip my bell like this, hold it like a goblet, down we go. Keep your chest up, your weight in your heels. I like to use my elbow points, tapping on the inner part of my thighs as a really good cue for depth. Again, choose your tempo. Maybe you're nailing a few slow. And then once you feel like you're in good form, all right to those swings. So 2 hands always at the top. If you're doing that alternating swing. A kettlebell swing is a hip hinge movement. So you're gonna bend your knees a little bit like a squat, but it's all about the power, bam, the drive through the hips. That's your focus. If you feel this at all in your low back, you need to drop your weight. All right, rest, 30 seconds. Pew, pew. I'm feeling good, starting to get into it. Okay, next up, a little arm work. So if your shoulders need a little moment, swing them around. We're gonna grab the bell, roll it onto your wrist, single arm push press. Now, this is where the 18 pounds feels heavy to me. So I'm gonna really use a little push through my legs, okay? Either arm first. So roll it to the outside of your wrist. I recommend a strong push and a slow collect on the way down. Tighten your core. You can always take a hand there. Remember, full 30. Again, for your swing, you can choose single arm or double arm. Here we go, right into it. It's a pretty light bell for me, you guys. I feel like for some of the movements, I could have gone up. Oh well, to be honest, I was scared that I wasn't gonna make it through. Like halfway through the workout, I was gonna be like, I'm dying. Coordinate. Hips. Feel power. Good. Yes. Shake it out. We're gonna do the other side of the shoulder press. Feel like everything's fine. I'm maintaining. It is freaking hot in this garage right now. It's like 90 degrees outside. It's the afternoon right now. And I'm baking a little bit. There's zero ventilation. I have fans, but they're too loud for my microphone. So I'm just gonna glisten and glow. All right, other side. Roll the bell. Push. So strong push overhead. Eccentric, lower to collect. Really think about your spine stacking. Even if you have bad shoulder mobility, you can lean a little bit, which is why single arm is so awesome. I definitely could have not done this with a heavier kettlebell. All right, swing. So since I know I have a little bit of a lighter bell, I'm gonna go for speed. You know what? Probably I'm gonna get a heavier bell for the next round. Don't tell anyone. But I want it to be obvious that you can have different weights available. Make it work. Okay, so I'm gonna go up. Let's see what I have over here. I think the blue one, how heavy is this? 26, I think? Yeah, I should have probably been doing that the whole time. Okay, next exercise, we have a Romanian deadlift, single leg. So we're gonna be lifting for balance, like so, okay? If you're on your right leg, your left leg is holding the bell, so opposite hand. I'm gonna stay with my light one, see how these go. Right. So I'm a dancer, I like to point my feet, even in shoes. This is a hip hinge movement as well. Whee! A lot of balance. Squeeze. You're hinging at the hip, bringing it back underneath from your pelvis, not your upper body. Hips under. Okay, right away, I'm switching out to a heavier bell. Here we go. Finding some power. If you want to go single arm, do it. Lots of power. Oh yeah, that gets my heart rate up a lot higher. Power through the hips. Woo. Okay. That made a difference. If you have a heavier weight, do it. It's good. Okay, other leg. Romanian deadlift. Okay, then we have little standing ab movement coming up next. All right, this one's about balance. So really lock it in. Hinge at the hip, down, come up. The relationship between your head and your leg needs to stay the same. So if you want to do like a full planche, you can. Or if you feel like at a certain point you start to round your upper body, then that's where you stop, okay? You should initiate with the leg, not the upper body. That way you keep that connection. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do singles. Oh, that's so much harder. Try to keep your kettlebell kind of close to your crotch. It'll keep it from pulling down on your back too much. Hips. And of course, my favorite cue is thinking about pulling a thumbtack out of the wall behind you with your butt. Pull it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my light one. We're doing a halo to the hip. Halo to the hip. So your main cue here is to lock down your core. During the halo, you don't want to move. You can twist as much as you want when you drop it to the hip. Okay, when you pick your bell up, you're gonna go underhand this time. So start with it flipped at your hip. Around to the hip, around to the hip. So lock it down, twist if you want. Lock it down. Don't rush it. Your goal is to stabilize. So that was kind of squirrely. Faster isn't always better, you know? That's what she said. Okay, I have this one, so I'm gonna swing it. Woo! Take however many slow swings it takes to get that drive. Hips. This is a power move. Oh, I should have taken my wedding ring off. Bummer. I don't want to scratch it. All right, stay focused, you guys. Don't get off topic like I am. All right, set her down. So now we're doing a little bit of back work. I'm probably gonna row with my 18. We have wide feet. The weight is into the center, so single arm exercise again. Unilateral is the fancy name for that. Wide feet, weight in the middle. There will be a little bit of natural twist there. I love it. All right. Wide feet, tight core. You can take your hand to your core, to your hip. Try to dip your kettlebell low enough to protract the shoulder blade on that side. That just means stretch it out a little bit. If you feel your low back too much on this, you gotta come up a little higher. I'm gonna go heavier for my swings. Swing. I got sweat going into my eyeball. How about you? Power, you guys. Don't poop out on me yet. This isn't that long of a workout. You can do it. Rest. Feels good. All right. Get that sweat going. So we have another side. Then we got some moves on the floor. Finish it out. I'm like just the right amount of sweaty and tired, you know? You don't want workouts to be defeating. It's kind of a trick to find your level that's challenging. You know, kicking your butt a little bit, but you're not like, this is stupid. Okay, wide feet. Pull. So I'm pulling to the side hip, trying not to move too much through my core. Have you ever turned on a workout video and you just stand there or sit there for like 5 minutes watching it? Or you try it, you start it, and then they're doing stupid things like that you don't want to do. They're not stupid, but you know what I mean. And you just sit on the floor and watch instead. You're like, no. So I'm gonna alternate here. I got my light bell. Make good choices. Focus on good form. Flat back. You know that old adage, lift with your legs, not with your back. This is like thrust with your butt and don't pull your back out. Okay, so we're on the floor for this next one. We got a little plank pull through. I'm gonna do, I'm not sure, actually. Probably my light one, but I'm gonna have my heavy one on deck. You're gonna start in a plank with the weight to the side. Hold your plank, pull it through, pull it through. So everyone wants to do their outside arm, cross through, pull it with your underneath hand. So your goal is to keep your hips low. I take wide feet here. This is our last of our technical strength moves. We're gonna stand up and swing one more time. And then we're on to a little bit of a cool down. Okay, so stand up right away with me. This is technically your last set of swings. Gosh, I'm sweating. I'm dripping. That's good. I love when I see sweat on the floor. I'm like, oh, I must have done something right. Squeeze. Squeeze. All right, so 30 seconds to rest. We're gonna get down on the floor. Shoot, I'm sweaty. We're gonna use same mentality here for a little cool down. We're gonna work on some Turkish get up variations and some Russian twists to finish off for the core. All right, so you're gonna grab your bell, lay down. I'm gonna push that arm up. The same leg of the arm that has the bell is bent. The other arm is out. So you're gonna lean towards that elbow, push into the bell. This is like the first set of your Turkish get-up. We're not gonna do full get-ups today. We're just gonna push and extend down. So push your foot into the floor. You're gonna roll to that hip and that elbow, and then slowly release. Now our superset here goes right into Russian twist. You can hold that bell however you want. Roll back through your pelvis and twist. Now I'm a stickler about a little twist. I don't want you dropping the weight to the floor every time. I want you to hold into your curve and just a tiny, tight twist. You're welcome to take your legs up for this. We're gonna go right away into the other side of our Turkish get-ups, that is. That didn't make sense, so no rest on this round. Grab your weight, push it up. That same leg is bent, arm out. So we're gonna push into the bell and roll down slow. That's where all the work is for my abs. And down. So to take this into a Turkish get-up, you would just put this long leg underneath and try to stand it up. Good, back to Russian twist. Maybe you're taking it into more of an elevated position this time. Okay, we're gonna do this whole little Russian twist, Turkish get-up set, right and left, and that's it for your workout, you guys. So stay in it. I'm not giving you rest this time because it's abs and cool down. You don't need it. So maybe you can get into it a little bit faster and smoother this time. Push, roll down. Drive through the arm. Fight to keep that elbow straight. That's what I see buckle on a lot of people. Good. Twist it out. Another option is to have straight legs or just a long bent position. Scoop, scoop, scoop. I just lifted my bell a little higher above my chest and I like that right here. So little changes can make a huge difference. Guys, we're almost done. We got our other side. I had to go pick up my kids really fast from my mom's house. I'm already late, don't tell her. Other side. Gotta get our workouts in, right, mamas? So you're looking up at your hand, hopefully. Push to the elbow, push in through the foot. This is actually a really nice, challenging weight. Okay, last set of Russian twists. It's a victory twist. Twist it out, and we're done. We're counting down those 30 seconds. I'm gonna make it smaller and a little tighter, a little deeper. It looks like less, but it feels like more. Come on, come on. There it is. All right, done. Cool, good job, you guys. Nice little burner today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you like stuff like this, and we'll keep making it. Have a great rest of your day.